Alright guys, I'm back. Now it's time to discuss the Digibook. Now, there aren't really too many different forms of Digibooks. Really, there's only thin and thick. That depends on the amount of discs or pages. Now, you see the cool part about Digibooks. This is the Blade Runner Digibook, a film based off of a book called Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. Yeah, that's kind of a weird title. But yeah, really good Digibook. And you see, the thing is, with these, most of the time they'll have a glossy finish, which is very nice. So yeah, as you see, there's the unicorn. And the thing is, on the inside, they will be held by these usual clasps with the usual button and all that stuff. But the good part about Digibooks is they have pages either detailing the film, maybe having a huge essay on the inside, or they have tons of pictures about the film, like this Digibook, but, you know, that's how it kind of works. This is an example of a thick Digibook because of the amount of, not pages, but discs. That's kind of the thing, and everything else like that. They don't really do trays for Digibooks because that would kind of be a dumb idea, and it wouldn't really work there. I mean, it would be pretty dumb. And this is an example of a thin Digibook. This is Little Shop of Horrors. You see the spine? It's very thin, and that's because there is only one disc. And as you see, in this one, there are kind of small essays detailing different parts and why some parts of the director's cut were left out of the theatrical cut, which is one of the ups about Digibooks. The fact that they sometimes pretty much detail reasons why some parts were left out of maybe the theatrical cut if it includes a director's cut or a special edition cut. That's kind of one part that I enjoy about Digibooks. And you always get cool back artwork. I didn't show you the one for Blade Runner, but yeah. And there's no worry about inside artwork because there's always artwork behind the discs. And that's kind of one other cool part. But it also depends which company you get for Digibooks. Now, the most popular Digibook company is, of course, Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers makes the best Digibooks. The, great glossy finish. In fact, almost all of my Digibooks are from Warner Brothers. So they do most of the Digibooks that exist. And overall, Digibooks definitely are kind of not something to be careful about. Steelbooks, you have to take care of them. You have to make sure that they don't get chipped because of the paint. But with Digibooks, you don't have to care about that. You could drop them on the ground as much as you want, even though I don't recommend that you do that. Digibooks are not like with Steelbooks. They are just a better product overall. Now, yes, most people side with Digibooks. And yes, Digibooks are better products. But I prefer Steelbooks for a specific reason. You get a real bang for your buck. You get inside artwork many times, and the inside artwork would be awesome. You also get a very nice presentation. You feel like you're getting a limited edition, special edition. You're getting a special edition. With Digibooks, you're kind of getting something classier. You're getting higher class. But Digibooks are not too common anymore. You can't find them at Best Buy, barely, at least where I live. And there's a reason. Because they're not special editions. I prefer Steelbooks for many reasons as well, because they feel like you have something awesome in your hand. And I love the fact how they're made out of metal, because that further heightens the point of how good they are. But of course I do understand there are problems with Steelbooks. The problem that you have to make sure that they don't get chipped. But you have to just make sure that it is a good Steelbook by looking online of unboxings. That's the problem with many people, people not liking Steelbooks. The fact that they never know whether a Steelbook would not have artwork on the inside. You look it up and see if it has artwork on the inside. I did not look up if Terminator 2 had artwork on the inside or not. That's why I got duped. And most of the time I don't care if there's no artwork on the inside, but sometimes with stuff like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the inside would be colored, which is still kind of a cool part. I like that. And Digibooks don't have artwork. They have real life pictures. And that's one downside in my opinion, because with Steelbooks you could get awesome artwork on there. Hand-drawn artwork. And it just looks really nice. And the designs a lot of the time are really cool. And very, very, intuitive. And that's what I like about Steelbooks. They're different. But it doesn't matter which one you like more overall. The presentation on Digibooks is definitely better. Digibooks are better. So, who wins? Well, it's pretty obvious. Digibooks win. But I prefer Steelbooks just because they feel like special editions. Digibooks you can find for cheap. Steelbooks are the ones that are special. And that's why I started with Steelbooks. And they just feel better. They have better content on Steelbooks. Just overall, I prefer Steelbooks, but I think Digibooks have a better presentation overall. But, you know what? It's your opinion. I just made this video to kind of point out some of the flaws that both Digibooks and Steelbooks have. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Jared the Collector telling you, always trust your instincts because sometimes movies can cheat you.